Hey guys, what's going on? Thuong Cruz here, checking in with
Thuong.
We're here with Thuong, and today we've got our
New babies.
New babies. So we've been teasing on the channel that we've been wanting to get a set of folding bikes for us as our dedicated travel bikes, and these bikes just might make the cut. So today we're going to be doing a review of two different bikes. One is the Dahon HIT and the other bike is the Dahon Boardwalk D7. So we're going to be talking about both bikes in detail and what we love about these bikes and what we're excited about with these bikes. So let's go ahead and get started.
Let's go.
Let's go. So which bike should we do first?
Yeah, my baby.
My baby.
My baby.
My baby.
This baby.
Cruz's baby.
Yeah.
So these are both 20-inch folding bikes, and folding bikes are pretty new to me as an American. They're not really popular in the US, at least outside of the big cities, and they're really popular here in Japan. So for anyone new to the channel, my name's Cruz. This is my wife Thuong. We film cycling videos here in Japan, so make sure you subscribe if you're interested in seeing more videos about Japan, about cycling here, and cycling life in general. So we've actually split these up. Thuong really liked the color of this one, so she's keeping that bike for herself. But the great thing about both of these bikes is they're fully adjustable. So we can adjust the seat post, we can adjust the stem, and actually we can both fit on both of these bikes and make it fit us comfortably. So that's the amazing thing about this bike. Okay, so first we're gonna start with the Dahon Boardwalk D7, and then we're gonna continue on with the HIT bike here. So let's go ahead and take a look here at Thuong-chan's bike. So this bike, I believe, is Dahon's most popular bike in Japan, and it's also a really popular model across all of Asia, so some different nearby countries like Singapore and Indonesia. So let us know if you have the Boardwalk in your country. Unfortunately, I don't think it's available in the US, and that's really too bad because this is a beautiful bike. They've got a bunch of different colors, and actually, just for full disclosure, these bikes were sent over to us by Dahon for us to review and test out. They knew we were interested in testing out some folding bikes for our future adventures. So yeah, we're really excited to test these bikes out. And this bike has a lot of beautiful colors. We went with the brick red color. Thuong really likes red bikes. She really likes orange bikes. So this was the perfect color for her. So this bike has actually been in production for a while. There are some updates every few years. But this bike right now is a 7-speed. So let's start up here in the cockpit. We've got a nice folding handlebar here. We've attached the bell here. Here we go. We got a trigger shifter here on the side, so we push here to go to a larger gear, and then we pull here to go down to a smaller gear. And the nice thing about this bike is it's fully customizable, so we can undo this quick release here, and then we can adjust the angle of the handlebars however we like. And it's got these nice little markers here on the side, so you don't have to worry about that. Once you get the right angle, we just close down the quick release. We've got Thuong-chan's thumb of approval. And the other nice thing is you can adjust the height of the stem here. So Thuong's going to be doing all the demonstrations for us today. So you can get this really high if you like an upright kind of feeling, or you can go really low if you like a lower profile. That's kind of what we like. There are some marks here, so this is the minimum insert. So this is where it goes down to, about right here. And then you just tighten that down. You're ready to go. Kantan?
Yeah.
Very easy.
Very easy.
Very easy.
Yes.
Yes. And another thing that's adjustable here is we've got the seat post. The thing I like about this seat post here is it has measurements, so we can quickly see exactly where it needs to go. So Thuong here is on 12, and I'm exactly 10 centimeters above her. So for me, I just go all the way to 2. We've got an airplane flying by above right now. But yeah, this bike fits me perfectly. I'm over 6 feet, 183 centimeters, and I'm at the 2 centimeter mark, so it can go even higher. That's the one thing I haven't liked on some of the folding bikes we've tried so far, is for taller riders, they don't fit me right out of the box. I have to get extra special parts. But this one fits both of us right out of the box, which is a nice plus. I believe Dahon is based out of the US. Their factories, I think they make the bikes over in China, and then they're shipped all over the world, so one of the most popular folding bike companies, but they're designed to fit larger riders, which is definitely a big plus for someone like me. And it's great that we can both have both of these bikes fully adjustable, and we can ride whichever one we want to ride. And the other nice thing about this bike is it comes with a full fender set, so it rains a lot here in Japan. We've actually been here in the typhoon season lately, so it was raining for I think over half of the entire month of August. So pro tip, if you're coming to Japan, don't come in August. It's really hot and there's a big chance you'll be in a giant rainstorm or typhoon. So here we go. This is the rear part of the drivetrain. We've got a Shimano rear derailleur, and we've got a nice simple clean crank here with a nice outer protection layer of the chain so you don't get your pants dirty. You can ride this in normal clothes. So that's what we're doing today. We're cycling in normal clothes. Thuong-chan's in her dress, just riding around. So I'll pop up some B-roll of us riding the bikes. We'll also be doing a follow-up video with our test rides of the bikes, longer ride performance. This is the stock saddle on this bike, and it's a nice simple brown color. It matches the overall whole design of the bike. It also comes with the brown colored grips as well. So one other thing I should mention on this bike is the new Deltic cable here. So this actually improves the entire strength of the bike and how much weight it can support. So I believe it goes up to about 130 kilograms or 300 pounds. And it also extends the warranty on the frame up to 10 years. I think normally folding bikes, the frame warranties are usually about 5 years, but with this cable, it extends the warranty onto 10 years. And this is really interesting. I've never ridden a bike with this kind of support cable down here. And when it's like this, it feels really solid, but when it folds down, it just loosens up and it doesn't get in the way. Okay, next we're gonna show you guys how to fold this bike down. So first step, undo this quick release, change the angle of the handlebars, make sure it's pointed downwards. And they actually have a recommended height for when you fold down the handlebars. So you can see right here, we've got this red dot, and we close this down right here. This is the ideal height for folding the bike down. And so we're finished with that part. Next, we can drop the saddle down. So we just undo the quick release, pop this down, and these are actually folding pedals. So most folding bikes come with folding pedals. Just push in, it folds to the side like that. And we want to undo the quick release. We don't want to have the quick release active while we're folding this down. So the next part here, we got to fold the handlebar down, and this has a safety lock here. So we just open that up, and then we push this lever down, and then this handlebar will just fold down straight like this. And the last part we have here is just to fold the bike in half. So again, this has a safety lock here. We open that up. We can pull this lever. So also we want to make sure the pedals are in the right direction. So we want this pedal coming back here towards the rear gears, and then this one on the other side forward. So here we go. We can fold the bike in half. So it just folds like this. And there we go. We're finished. So this is what the bike looks like when it's folded down. And another interesting thing about this folding system, you can see it right here. We've got these different magnets right here. So these magnets keep these two parts together so they're not coming apart. And the other interesting thing about this system is the seat post keeps the bike upright and balanced. So if you want to carry the bike with you in its folding position, you kind of have to carry the whole thing like this. It is a little bit heavy. I think it's about 13 kilograms or so. You can also roll it. You can roll it forward like this. And they also have a separate attachment, which is called their landing gear. So it looks kind of like an airplane, and you can roll it around a lot more smoothly like that. So this is the full bike here, folded down. It does get pretty small. I'll leave the dimensions here so you can check it out. And it is a 20-inch wheel bike, so it doesn't fold down quite as small as, for example, a 16-inch bike, but this is decently small. And if you are short on space, for example, in your apartment, this does get nice and small, and it should fit in there nice and easily. Anyway, I think this is mostly everything we want to show you guys with this bike. Let's continue on and show you guys the next bike. Okay, and the next bike we're going to introduce today is the Dahon HIT. So this is a brand new bike made from Dahon just this year. This is actually just released right now. I don't think there's very many videos about this yet. And this is really exciting. They made this bike, it's actually named HIT, the pandemic. That's the full long version of the bike name. This bike was made in response to the current pandemic situation, the current bike shortage, and all the expensive bikes that are out on the market, everything like all the prices getting inflated. So this bike was made in response to that. And Dahon is really not putting really any profit margin on this bike at all. I think this is about $500. The price is a little different in the US and Japan just because of the different shipping costs. But yeah, it's about a $500 bike, and I actually am really impressed with the quality of this bike for that price. We've been riding both of these bikes. So the other one, the Boardwalk, is actually a chromoly bike, and this one's actually made from alloy. So it's a little bit of different materials. We're testing out the ride feeling on both of them. But overall, we really like this bike so far. So let's go over some of the unique features on this bike. And one of the most interesting things you'll notice is this one actually has a little front rack here in this basket. So this is removable. We can take this off if we want to. I'm not sure if they have this in the American version, but they have it here in the Japanese version. but it comes here with this nice little front rack, which is really nice if we want to carry some extra like luggage with us, extra equipment and things like that. And also we've got this nice little decal here. This is the Dahon decal. And yeah, just a completely different vibe from the other bike. So the other bike is a chromoly bike. Everything's like silver and shiny. And this one's just like a solid black. This bike also comes with its own fender set. So these fender sets are black. And yeah, everything on this bike is just black. The seat post is black. The saddle is black. The handlebars are black. The crank is black. Everything is black on this bike. And this one here, we've got a Dahon crank. This one has the same chain protector on here. So this one actually has the chain protector on both sides, and it doesn't have the guard on the inside because it doesn't need it anymore. The parts are a little bit different on here. This one has a Dahon rear derailleur like this, and let's see, the tires are also Dahon. So they must have their own like in-house kind of tire model here. So far, we haven't had any issues with anything. Everything's running really smoothly. And even the brakes here are black, so that's really funny. So you'll notice we have the same magnetic system here. So these actually fold exactly the same way. We'll show you the folding here in just a minute. So this one also comes with a kickstand. Normally I don't like kickstands on my bikes, but for like a city bike, getting around town, doing shopping, that kind of stuff, it's actually really nice to have that. The other unique point about this bike compared to the other one is this has a grip shifter here. So this has the twist shifter. Let's ask Thuong which one she prefers. Dochi ga suki? Donna type? You like the trigger shifter?
Yeah.
Osu? Yeah, she likes the one where you can push the buttons. So some people prefer the grip shifters, some people prefer the button shifters. So it's just a matter of your preference, which one you like. But overall, it's the same folding system on this bike as the other one. They're really similar bikes, just a few components that are different. The style of the bike is really different. Like, do you like the black look or do you like the chromoly look? Do you like aluminum bikes? Do you like chromoly bikes? And this bike also does come with the same Deltec cable, the same warranty, a 10-year frame warranty when you have this cable attached. And let's go through the folding system. So let's have Thuong fold the bike down this time. Jibun de dekiru?
Oh my god, I can do it. Yeah.
Okay, so first we got to point the angle down for the handlebars.
Yeah.
And next, let's see if she remembers. Step 2. Yeah, I think you can alternate some of these steps. So we're going to lower the seat post down. Yeah, we're going to fold in the pedals.
Okay.
And next, we got to raise this to the red dot. Okay, let's close it down.
Okay.
Okay.
And next.
And next,
Step.
let's undo the safety lock. There we go. This will just fold down. Next, we got to take off the safety lock, unfold that, and it just folds in. So easy, even Thuong can do it.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, check this out. Even though we've got this giant like front basket on here, this still folds down and gets nice and small. So actually Thuong is going to be testing this out as her new grocery style bike. So she designated the red bike as hers, but when it's convenient for her, she's going to use this bike to go to the supermarket. So we'll probably have to film a shopping video here pretty soon.
Yeah.
Okay, very nice. All right, and here we are, both of the bikes folded down. Let us know down below which one is your favorite, and also we have to think of a name for both of these bikes. So we're going to be testing out these bikes over the next few months. We're going to be doing some city ride videos. We're going to be doing some longer ride videos. So far in our ride testing, we really like the 20-inch wheel style over the 16-inch wheel style. It's a lot more comfortable. This video is getting a little bit long though, so we're going to save the riding test to the next video. Make sure you're subscribed if you haven't subscribed yet, and we'll be following up here with a ride video coming up next. That's it for today's video. A special thank you to Dahon for sending over these demo bikes for us to test out and film these videos. We'll leave some links down below if you want to check out these bikes and get into folding bikes. We're really excited for moving forward. That's it for today though, guys, and thanks as always for watching. A special thank you to all of our awesome supporters over on Patreon who help make our videos possible. And we're going to finish up this video here. We'll see you next time on Two Wheel Cruise.
Bye bye.